Before, we both felt that they had a lot of stuff to clean up, especially defensive end.
Defensive zone cleanup. The penalties were just crazy in that game.
Yeah.
You know, it was just they weren't thinking. Lazy penalties, retaliations. It sounds like they had cleaned up the last couple games, so
they might have straightened it out.
Yeah, well, they're going to have to stay out of the box tonight.
Yeah, and the other thing we talked about is how many people St. Johnsbury had open in front of the net.
Right.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah, we're leaving the zone early in that game, trying to get cherry pick out. You know, that, in that game there, you know, their defense was pretty good skaters. You couldn't do stress passes with them.
Right, and they tried it all the time.
Yeah.
And once in a while it worked, but for every time it worked, it's 2-3 times it didn't.
They didn't. And the goalie bailed them out several times.
Yeah. Okay, well, MVU's 8-6-1. Milton is 8-7. And since they lost to the Thunderbirds, they really turned it around. They've won 4 in a row, and their last game they beat Hartford 7-1. And I asked the coach, you know, what have you guys done different since then? He said we moved the defenseman to forward, and that defenseman is Choquette, who was playing defense. He said we need a little more offense, so we moved. I'll get his first name here. Killian Choquette, and he looked good in the game they played here. But since they moved him up there, he scored a lot of goals for them, and all of a sudden, instead of losing games, they're winning them.
Yeah.
So they're in 6th place, half a game behind MVU, and MVU is record anyway is tied with Middlebury. Now for MVU to move up, this is a definitely win situation.
Yeah.
And
leadership, and commitment to their programs. First up, from the visiting Milton Yellow Jackets. Please come and collect a gift from our seniors over by our bench. First up, Ryan Philbrook. Hayden Atherton. And Brayden Welch. Please give a round of applause for these Milton seniors. Now we proudly recognize our Thunderbird seniors, student athletes who represent our program, our school, and Thunderbird Nation with pride. First up is Ben MVU. Ben is joined tonight by his father Gordy and his mother Chrissy, his brother Gage, his grandmother Brenda, and his grandfather Ken. After graduation, Ben plans to pursue a career as a master electrician. Thank you, Ben, for your commitment, work ethic, and leadership in our program. Next up is Lucian Gilbert. Lucian is joined by his parents, Mark and Nola, and his brother Oliver. After graduation, Lucian will complete his degree in business and hopes to travel the world with Will and Men. Lucian, thank you for your dedication to Thunderbird hockey and the energy you've brought to the ring. Last but not least, Luke Bruzy. Luke is joined by his father John, his mother Natalie, his brothers Gavin and Ryder, and his sister Ella. After graduation, Luke will begin an apprenticeship with a plumbing company. Luke, thank you for your hard work and the example you set for younger players in our program. To our seniors, thank you for the memories, the battles, the pride you have brought this community and this team. Thunderbird Nation, please stand and give our seniors one final well-deserved round of applause.
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Missisquoi Valley for today's varsity contest between the visiting Milton Yellow Jackets and your Missisquoi Valley Thunderbirds. Sportsmanship and safe-playing environments are the top priorities for all Vermont school-sponsored activities. This is especially true with respect to a person's race, gender, sexual orientation, religion, national origin, ethnic differences, or disability. Any violation in the rink can result in game stoppages, ejections, or forfeits. Let's work together to ensure a positive, supportive, and healthy learning environment for everyone involved, and have a great game. Thank you for your cooperation, and now, tonight's starting lineups. For the visiting Milton Yellow Jackets. At center, number 6, Brody Rock. At right wing, number 11, Brock Bushy. At left wing, number 15, Brayden Welch. At defense, number 12,
Hunter's giving us a thumbs up. Must
Good
be
to go.
ready to go. I didn't get the starting lineups, but the one that Milton gave me anyways, Brock Bushy, Brody Rock, and Braylon Welch up front. Defenseman Maxwell Howard, Brady Stevens, and Ryan Philbrook in net. And Ryan Philbrook is one of the better goalies in the league.
Yeah, he's pretty sharp. He works his angles real well. Got a good blocker. I know he's worked on his blocker a lot.
And for the Thunderbirds, they're starting their seniors. Luke Bruzy's out there. He'll probably be center. And I'm going to guess the other two seniors, only three on this team. They got a huge junior class, but only three seniors.
Yeah, they got the other two seniors are playing starting on D.
On defense, which would be Ben Ledoux and Lucian Gilbert. And in goal is Andrew Fournier tonight. And looking up, it looks like Gagne's on one wing. And who's on the other one?
Messier.
Ian Mesher?
Ian Messier, yeah.
Okay, Mesher on the other wing. And Mesher's been hot as a pistol as far as goals go.
Yeah, I didn't see what he did up in St. J.
He had one. He had one the second time. He had six against two other teams, or 6 or 7.
Yeah.
So he's been wielding the hot hand, and they're going to need him tonight because this Milton team's pretty solid. On the face-off, Brody Rock knocks it down, up, thrown back in the zone. Back there to get it is Stevens. Stevens throws it up through the middle to Luke Bruzy. Bruzy knocked off the puck, and then scramble at the blue line. Then finally somebody was offside.
Yep, came out and then went in. I think the transition game, whichever team can work their transition game the best, that's going to be key in this game.
And transition is when you're playing defense and you go to offense. For probably everybody knows that, but. Okay, in the zone. Gagne stood up. Slot back in the zone. Ahead. Head down the. Whoop. Defense loses it. Renadette's out there now. Ian Mesher around the net. Up to Gagne. Gagne threw it
Just
across
a little behind him.
Ryan LaRoche. Stevens banks it back down. Around the boards, all the way up here to Gagne. Gagne gets bumped off the puck. And here comes Milton. Milton. Braden Welch gets it down low. Tag after it. Tag knocks it up. Ahead. Wow, that was kind of a dangerous pass.
Scary pass right there.
By Martin. Thrown down deep, wider than that. Martin in on it. In on the forecheck. Loses the stick. Around the corner goes Hibbard. Hibbard throws it up. Chip back down the zone. No icing. Out comes Shawkat. Here's the guy they move from defense up to offense, and I can see why he's got a lot of moves. Wow, right in front. That Fournier made the save, and then Howard was right there on the doorstep to try to pound it by Fournier. Kept in at the line by Gilbert. Down low. Back up. Here comes Brody Allard. Mesher gets hold of it. Gets down the zone with it. Looks around. Still looking. Throws it back to Gagne. He come back for it. Gagne up the middle. Try to move by Brock Bushy was playing defense for a moment there.
Yeah, they were waiting for a change and it didn't happen, so they got a little mixed up. Yeah. But he fell back into the position because
that's the place to be.
Yeah.
If you're going to not know where to go toward your net. Up the ice. Here picked up by LaRoche. Shifty guy LaRoche. Oh, good shot. That's a shot on goal.
Yeah.
That might be the first one.
It was.
Mesher throwing it wide. Renadette steps in on it. Gagne in the corner. Step down behind the net. In pursuit is Howard. Howard gets it up. That one was on net. Another save. And good thing he held on to it. Max Conway was right there.
Yeah.
But the last game, I mean, they scored 9 goals on him. But he was very soft. You know, when it hit him, it stuck to him.
Yeah.
And you see some goalies, it hits them and bounces out somewhere. But Philbrook has that soft touch.
He has good technique.
Yeah. They're thrown around the board by Newhall. Back down, his sand mesher. Up at the boards. Martin took a shot. Or Newhall took a shot, rather. Back. Tegg's got it. Tegg's looking up. Threw it way down the ice. I don't know who he was. I think he was looking for Sam Mesher to head for the boards. Well, whoever he was looking for, they didn't go.
They didn't go, no.
Yeah.
So far, pretty good pace.
Yeah. A lot of neutral zone play. And it's been one and done, and they're, one shot, and then the other team gets control and gets it out. This one's to the right of Fournier. That one bounced off. Ahead with it, Gover. Gover chipped in by Tagg. Tagg along in pursuit. MVU battling for it back there. Newhall still battling for it. Puck comes up. Gabe Gates pinching. Got it down low again. Newhall throws it out front. Gover. Newhall. Philbrook covered that, and he moved it from its glove to his pad, and Newhall thought he should be swinging at it.
Yeah.
It's a wonder somebody didn't put him on his wallet. Because that's the time you do it.
That's the time you do it. It's right. Least expect it, and he shouldn't be there.
Okay, we got the LaRush line out there now. Mesher on one side. Gagne on the other. Mesher moves to the slot. Again. Of course, if they keep hitting that M on Milton's jersey, it might
not going to be many goals.
No, there's not. He ain't going to let very many in. Okay. Let's come back. Mesher, this time he goes down below the net. Mesher around, throws it out front. Oh! LaRush just missed a tap in. Down the ice. Welch coming back to the point.
Oh, nice play there. Up the board.
Stevens got it knocked around him. A 2-on-1 here.
Oh, nice save.
There's a save. Gagne fed it over to Tagg, and Tagg one-timed it. Yeah. But Philbrook went from one side to the other. And covered up the ice.
He got over there pretty quick.
He did. He made a nice play. Okay, MVU looks to start out of their end.
The next time Maddox goes down with that, he should shoot it.
You never know. You hit the goalie and it bounces off him. Then you got
right. Well,
Tagg coming in for the rebound. Sully King didn't get it deep. Ahead. Max Howard throwing up the boards. Kept in by Howard. MVU, long cross ice pass. Here comes Martin. Martin trying to get it to the net. Intercepted by Howard. Howard's everywhere. Thrown across the ice. Howard's on it again. Howard just took a run into the boards by White.
He'll be looking over his shoulder next time.
He'll be looking for the bus that hit him. Ahead, Martin. Martin trying to get it out. Throws it up the boards to Sully King. Sully throws it across. Knocked in by Reese Peya. Here's MVU breaking out. Oh. White just missed a nice breakout pass up through the slot.
That might have set him loose.
Yeah. Gilbert battling with Brock Bushy. Bushy throws it out right onto. There's 3 MVU players there. Then they gave it away to Rock. Around the boards. Here it comes. Intercepted by throwing around the boards again. Pittsburgh fanned on the shot and got knocked down the ice and going for icing. 8:36 left, still nothing. And the face-off will be down to the left of Fournier, I believe. It should be, that's where it should be.
You know, it'll be interesting to see if both teams can keep up the physical play without taking penalties.
Yeah.
So far, it's been pretty clean.
When you get tired, that's when you start doing things like that. This is coming down the ice, and Ian Mesher after it.
Or if someone wants to retaliate.
Yeah, yeah. And those are the penalties that kill you.
Yep.
Because you're not stopping a scoring chance. You're just getting back at somebody.
And a lot of times it's in your offensive zone. And
yeah. Okay, Choquette on the draw with LaRoche. Nice play to get it out by Renadette. Renadette carries it back in the zone. Renadette off the boards. Off the Gagne there, fighting for it. Throwing Stevens around. Gagne back to his defense. Here comes Renadette again. Renadette across the ice, drops it back. Ahead to Gagne. Gagne had his pocket pick. And they're still playing around. Throw them back around the boards. You don't want to turn over like that, not when you're that close to getting it out. Then Milton just did him a favor and handed it back. Ahead, this is LaRoche. On the net, comes in. I was going to say, that must be Mesher in there. He's one of them guys that go headlong into everything. Yeah. And Ryan LaRoche threw that out. Philbrook made the save, and it bounced down front a little bit. LaRoche was there. Gagne was there. And then Mesher tried to pile drive him.
Yeah.
Okay. Sam Mesher on the draw.
Ooh, that's off the post.
That hit either the crossbar or the post. It looked like the crossbar. That one, Philbrook gave up one of his odd rebounds. Gover's got it. Back to Sam Mesher. Sam Mesher. He didn't get it. He got intercepted. Howard's down there. He plays more offense. He does defense.
He's pretty much all over the place.
Yeah, he does. This is ahead to Sam Mesher. Mesher 1-on-3. Gets it deep. That's what you got to do. Get it deep. Get it deep, then go in there and get it back. We got back up the middle. Good poke check by Gilbert. Whoa, good shot. Good
save.
Nice. It didn't look like that play was dead, and guy got the shot off. Fournier had to make a good save on it. Newhall throws it up the boards. Deflected. Welch deflected that. But then it comes in quick. Oh, nice. Kick out front.
What?
Nice, great toe save by Gover. Gover back in the zone. LaRoche back behind the net. Stops. Reverses direction. Tries to get it up. Well, he just got two outnumbered. He tried to beat two guys. He couldn't do it. Here comes Welch. Welch throws it across the crease. Nobody there. Off the boards, down the ice. And they did. They are going God. Well, sometimes Paye could have hit that with a stick.
Oh, yeah, he could have.
He pulled his stick back.
He pulled his stick back and let it go. Yeah.
And anyways, the bottom line is it's down there, and Choquette's on the draw. Pulls it back. Thrown down the MVU zone. Up ahead. Whoa. That one was deflected a couple times. Renadette's on it. Gets it up to Martin. They're still chasing around, trying to get it out of the zone. Thrown down deep again. Renadette up the boards to Sully King. And Fournier had to be sharp there. If he lets that go by, the Milton guy could have reached it.
Oh, yeah, he was right there.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of that play on the boards when you're coming out of the zone and you blindly just think your player's going to be there to pick it up.
Yeah.
I'd rather see him grab it,
and
bounce it off the boards, out into neutral zone.
And how many times do you whiff on a pass like that? More often than you should. But, okay, down the Milton zone, MVU zone, coming up. Gates finally gets it ahead to Gagne. Gagne trying to get ahead to Sam Mesher. Gates stops it. Gates shifts around. Shake. Puts a weak shot in. But yeah, it was on the net though.
And it's a shot. Yeah.
And this is knocked down the ice. Rush is after it. And
now that one they didn't call ice.
No. Long. I ain't a fan of that pass either.
Pass either. No.
Okay, here comes MVU up the gut. Picked up by Mesher. He falls. Hits it partially deep. Thrown back by Paye. Battling along the boards for it. Renadette's in there. Ahead to Ian Mesher. Mesher's got it. Knocked down. Renadette was down there.
That one should be ice.
That one's going to be icy. 4:10 left.
Quick period.
And MVU has had a couple of chances. And I don't think Milton's chances have been as good as MVU's.
No, but they're around the play.
They're around. The puck's been down that end. I don't know what you got for shots.
Right now, I've got 10-4.
Yeah, that's about what I figured. Renadette knocks it down. Gover, Renadette down below the goal line. Throws it around.
Not hard enough.
Looking for Newhall. Either not too hard or not hard enough.
If he was going,
Newhall couldn't catch up with it.
If he's trying to get it out to his defenseman, it wasn't.
It wasn't hard enough. If he was just trying to chip it to Newhall, it was a little too hard. We'll have to ask him after.
Yeah.
Press conference. Tagged in the corner. Avoided the check. It's knocked back. Tags up the boards.
There.
Out of the zone. Go over after it. Milton knocks it back in. Up comes Gilbert. Knocked ahead.
Not sure who that pass was.
No, not either. Nice shot. I'm telling you, Croquette has got a rocket for shot on him.
Yes.
Back here to Stevens.
Sneaky quick.
Yeah. And them are the ones that score.
Oh, yeah.
Because the goalie isn't set for it. That was a bang-bang play from LaRoche up to Mesher. Mesher around the net. Mesher tried to bank it in the short side. Gilbert knocks it over. Here comes Choquette again. Choquette gets poke check. Back the other way. You talk about transition game. That's what a transition is.
Yeah.
LaRoche over to Mesher. Oh, he tried to go 5-0. He looked right at it, and the 5-0 was there. Then it wasn't.
Then he closed the door.
Yeah. A great play by LaRoche feeding Mesher.
Oh, that was a nice play coming up the ice. That was a quick transition.
2:29 left. Still no score. And face-off is to the right of Philbrook. We've got Carter White out there, Sully King, and Cam Martin. Slap shot from the point by Gilbert. In battling for it is White. White knocked back down to him. Oh, threw it in front. Could have bounced off a leg. Never know. White behind the net. Throws it out front. Here's Gilbert again. Right on net. Philbrook, another nice save. This one's coming around. It's going to be kept in by Gates. Gates throws it across. And Gilbert walks up into another one. A little shooting gallery right here now. Yeah. Back out front. Martin just barely skated past it. Or Newhall did.
Oh. That's
and
a trip.
There's a first penalty. MVU just took a tripping penalty. I think he's going to be tripping. Tripping or hooking.
That would be my guess. He beat him just over the blue line in, and
if you take a penalty like that, that's where you should take penalties.
Right.
That was a good. If there's such a thing as a good penalty, that's a good penalty.
That was a legit case there because it could have been a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
The other guy was getting loose, so.
Yep. Got to take care of your man. Drawn back. Mesher just barely missed it. Ryan LaRoche on it. Back. Renadette behind the net. Back. Back to
Good
Choquette.
block.
Choquette's playing the point here. And they better not fool around with Ryan LaRoche coming in there. Ryan's got it. Quick one back to Mesher. Mesher blew a tire. he wouldn't have blown the tire, he might have had a chance for a wraparound.
Yes.
Up the ice.
That's the second time I've seen him go down like that. So
Brock Bushy. Shot
bad
wide.
edge.
That was a good look.
Oh,
Here we go.
He's down.
We got a 2-on-0 here.
Oh,
What a glove save by Philbrook.
beauty.
Mesher deep left and shot back against the grain, and that glove came out and snatched that baby out of the air.
Yeah.
Great try by Ian Mesher, and he had help. LaRush was right behind him.
Oh, if there had been a rebound.
Yeah,
he would've
LaRush
been
was
right
all
there
over
for
it.
Yeah.
Okay, Carter White out there to kill. Gets it back. Newhall still there. Wow, that one whistled just wide. Gabe Gates had one fly over the net. And he's down low now. But Newhall around the corner here. White's got it. White throws it out to Newhall. Oh, right there.
He blew the whistle.
Newhall had two shots at that. It bounced off Philbrook and came out to Newhall. He had room, but he's on his backhand. And he tried to chip it up over Philbrook's leg. And this Philbrook kid is
for real.
Yeah.
No, he's
worth the price of admission here.
Yeah.
Putting on quite a show here this first period. But Milton did end up getting a penalty out of that. And the penalty goes to Maxwell Howard. He must have gave somebody a shot in there. But, boy, what a chance for Caleb Newhall. And they were on the penalty kill. They got 56 seconds left in their penalty. Milton's penalty just starting. LaRush is tied up. LaRush has got it. Oh, he tried to get it over to Gagne. Couldn't quite get it. LaRush in there battling for it. Knocked over to...
Oh, you didn't...
Tried to throw it back to Renadette. Renadette had come in, and he didn't have a chance to get out. Back up to Gagne. Gagne lost it at the blue line.
Good block
Shot.
right there by
Block.
Renadette.
Renadette did the right thing there. He blocked the shot. Renadette over. Oh, Gagne, and a little bit too far for him.
It had a little hot bounce on the
Yeah,
puck.
it did. Out comes Brody Rock. Gets intercepted by Gagne. And the horn blows. 13 seconds left on the minor to Sully King. And a minute 17 left on the penalty to, who was it? Howard? Maxwell Howard.
Yeah, pretty entertaining period. It was quick, up and down the ice. A lot of giveaways and
What do we have for shots?
I ended up 13-5.
13-5. I'm telling you, Kevin.
I'm on it.
You don't get paid enough money up here. you had the same shots they did.
Yeah.
So, then breakaways are easy to count, though.
Yes. Yeah.
But MVU definitely had the better chances to score that period. Any other thoughts on the period?
Well,
they stayed out of the box for one thing.
Yeah,
except
for the main thing. Yeah, but the goalie Pilbrook is playing super. I mean, he's on top of his game. You got to get people in front of him.
Yeah, if he sees them.
If he sees them, he's going to get them.
Yep.
So we got, MVU's got to put some people in front, shoot low, get some rebounds, and continue to play the way they did that period.
And if I'm MVU, I'm telling my guys, this Choquette kid is for real.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a blister of a shot. He handles the puck well.
Yeah.
And if there's and I don't know how he's rated on a team, the best player, second best, but whatever. But that period there,
that period, he was on top of his game.
He was the best player. So that's the guy you don't want to beat you.
Exactly.
But it's hard to stop a guy like that.
Yeah. Well, you just got to pay attention when he's out there.
Yeah.
You can't just let him roam around alone.
Right. Yeah, you got to know his number, know when he's on the ice.
Right, exactly.
Okay, before we step away, we'd like to thank our community partners that help make this broadcast possible. Northwestern Counseling and Support Services, the Afterglow Foundation, Northwestern Rehab Services, My Healthy Vermont, Notch, Stones Auto, St. Albans and Fairfield, Stewart's Clarence Brown, Andy Cars, Union Bank, JC Image, and Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. If your business would like to join our community partners and contribute to the production of these games, please contact Paul Schneider at Northwestern Access TV, and that number is 802-782-8676. Northwestern Counseling and Support Services and the Afterglow Foundation are partnering to raise awareness and prevent suicide in our community. If you or someone you care about is struggling, remember, we are here for you 24/7 and completely confidential. Call NCSS Emergency Services anytime at 802-524-6554, then press 1. Or connect with the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline by calling, texting, or chatting at 988. One call, one text, or one chat could save a life. Okay, we're going to step away here in a couple minutes before the third period. We'll rejoin you. The score is 0-0, and the teams are going to start 4-on-4 for 13 seconds, and MVU has roughly a 1-minute power play.
Power play, yeah.
Okay, so until then, we'll step away.
no messages saying we had technical problems?
You got us, Hunter?
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Okay, 2:13 left. MVU's making their way around. Milton comes down. They're up in the old, used to be the office.
Yeah.
You got to wonder how they can put 15, 20 hockey players up there.
Yeah, I have
They
no
must be
idea.
all friends.
Yeah, yeah. It's got to be close. I haven't been up since, I don't know if there was a closet that they took out too or what.
They
but
must have took
it must
everything
be
out.
It must be pretty tight in there.
I would guess. And they had a locker room over in the other corner, but they tore that out when they redid the rink.
When they did the
And I don't know if that was any bigger in this one or not.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, we got both teams on the ice here. That's a period that saw MVU outshoot Milton 13-4.
13-5.
13-5, yeah. And Kevin agreed with, I don't know who is keeping the shots over there. Somebody said Marcy was. Well, you and Marcy are seeing the same game.
There we go.
And MVU easily had the better scoring chances, but scoring chances don't show up on the scoreboard.
No, the thing is, when they're going to have to continue with the intensity that they played in that period, but they're going to have to get traffic in front.
Yep.
Take his eyes away.
And they can't get frustrated.
No.
Because they took a penalty, which I thought was a good penalty. Sully King took it. It was a 2-on-2, or it could have been a 2-on-1, and he came in behind him and slowed him down, and it was enough to be a hook. I don't know if they called it a hook or a trip.
Either way, he did the. If he couldn't beat the guy, you're gonna have to take him down.
Right. You don't want him coming in on your goalie with a free shot. And MVU was doing a great job of penalty killing. Matter of fact, they had the better chances during the penalty kill.
And I think they had 3 shots going on
the penalty kill, and they only killed it for about a minute because the Milton guy took a penalty. So, as we're getting ready, we got Fournier here down to our right this period. And Philbrook, we're going to be a little harder for me to see the saves he makes there, but boy, he made some great ones down here. And I think the best one was when Newhall was in there. He shot on him, and bounced it off his pad, and it came back to him. And he was kind of on his backhand in close. He couldn't quite lift it over the pad. And he had about maybe a foot to put it in, but he couldn't quite get it in. So we're going to start 4-on-4. And we got Gabe Gates out there with Sam Mesher and Thomas Gover and Renadat. And Milton out there with Braden Welch and Brock Bushy. Here comes Bush. Oh, offside. Welch came in offside. Well, he wasn't offside. Somebody else was offside. We made a nice little between the legs move.
Right. Yeah. I don't know who jumped the gun. Must have been 11.
Yeah. It had to be Bushy was offside.
Bushy was offside. Yeah.
Sam Mesher throws it back in the zone. Renadat's on it. Got his stick picked up by Welch. Behind the net. Renadat looks to move out. Now MVU's on the power play. Ahead comes Gates. Gates gains his own. Gets down low. Sets something up. Throws it around the net. In on it, Gover. Gover. Back to Gover. Kind of chipping along the boards. And Bushy got enough stick on it, threw it down the ice. Okay, Renadat looks it over. Back. He starts up. Looks like a little bit of water behind the net there. Slowed it down some. Here comes Renadat. Renadat throws it down low. In on it, Sully King. Sully King. And Brock Bushy got control, and he threw it down the ice. They don't want to be fooling around with this guy. Welch took it. And they're battling for it. Throwing up to Sam Mesher. He missed it. Behind the net again. They had 2 seconds left. Throwing up to Gagne. Ian Mesher. Mesher chipped it ahead to himself. Mesher looks it over. Shot. Thrown back up. Kept in by Gover. Gover's got a good look. right on that pillow.
Yeah.
I think Philbrook must have a pillow in that jersey. No rebound. So both teams survived power play chances.
Yeah, there wasn't much happening there.
No, and MVU just couldn't get it going. I don't know if did they have a shot?
No, not till afterwards.
Okay, Ryan LaRush out there on the draw. Tries to throw it over to Mesher. Mesher throws it wide of the net. Here's Gilbert. Gilbert throws it down low. All the way over. Ben Ledoux. Ben Ledoux tried to chip it in. And here comes Milton.
Good stick there.
Good stick. Milton still got it. Thrown behind the net. Back up here to Howard. Howard takes a hit from LaRush. Picked up by Mesher. Mesher across ice to Gagne. Gagne throws it across. Oh! Almost deflected in. Back to Mesher. Right on the net. Nobody in front.
Yeah, you got to take his eyes away from him.
Yeah, on that. And Mesher had time there. He might have waited.
Could have hesitated or...
Give them guys a chance to get in front. Because Philbrook sticked it and went out of play. Okay, Carter White on the draw here. He's got Martin out there with him. And Silly King. And that one's chipped into the MVU bench. On the draw for Milton is Brock Bushy line. And on the draw, got over. Back to Renadette. Renadette throws it down. Wisely throws it in the corner because that would have been one that would have bounced off somebody's shin pads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had
Martin.
A bunch of blue jerseys in front of him.
Yeah. And Teg collects it back down here behind the MVU net. Teg ahead. Across to Renadette. Renadette picks it up on the fly. Renadette down low. Fighting down there with Choquette. Comes up to the point. Tag. Deflected. Deflected a little wide. The shot was slowed down. But it went just wide than that. Here's Teg. Teg loses it. Tries to kick it. And back is Martin. No.
Off a post.
That one hit the post. Again, that Choquette guy running around. And Martin just saved the goal there because he tied Choquette's stick up and was going to knock it in the empty net. Behind the net. It looks like Choquette fell over the puck.
He stepped on it.
He stepped on it.
I thought the official started to raise his arm and then he put it back down.
Go say, he's a better skater than to have a puck knock him down.
Yeah.
But I guess when you step on it, there ain't much traction there.
No.
Okay, 11:42 left in the second. Still looking for a first goal. Milton had probably their best chances of the game right there. Thrown up to Gilbert. Gilbert cross ice. Cross ice to Mesher. Chipped out.
Passes it just a little bit off the mark.
Yep. Ryan LaRush takes it over. Shifted around to the bottom. Behind the net. Down low.
They got two guys tied up behind the net.
Yep. Gagne pinched on the board and kept it in. Gilbert knocks it down. They picked it up. And here comes Milton. Intercepted by Gabe Gates. Gates reverses direction.
I don't know where that one's to.
I don't know where that one is going. I think it was to Ian Mesher. This one's up. Maddox Gagne got it. Throw it across to Mesher. A long backhand pass that actually worked. Mesher.
Oh, he got it by him. Up over his shoulder.
Yeah. When Mesher saw Philbrook down.
He went down early.
And Mesher says, I got room up top.
Yeah.
And went right over his shoulder. Mesher continues to have the hot hand here. And, you know what, it ain't lucky. You could see, he looked up, his head was up all the way.
Yep.
And Philbrook was more worried about covering the post.
Yeah.
So he went down.
And that's one thing I've noticed with him. He's always got his head up. You know, a lot of them skate with their head down.
And they'll look up and then down. His always up.
His head's always up. He knows where the puck is on his stick all the time.
Yep. So Ian Mesher gives the Thunderbirds a 1-0 lead. Who got the assist?
Maddox Gagne.
Maddox. Okay, Milton working it around here. Shot wide.
Yeah.
Andrew grabs it.
Wise choice.
No use taking any chances here. Okay, we got Sam Mesher on the draw. He's got Renadette plays up on the side, I think. Almost like he's a forward.
There you go.
Three on
Look
one.
across.
3 on 1.
Offside. Got to.
Boy, when you are on 3 on 1 and you
3
go
on 1,
offside,
you got to pass the puck.
I would hate to go back to that bench
Yeah.
and say I was the guy offside on a 3 on 1. Okay. Nobody knows where the face-off is now. Shot on the dot. And Mesher, Gover, Newhall. That's the line, MVU's line. Coming down. That's at Howard again. Coming in from the point. Picked up by Newhall. Newhall, shoot. He was down that time, but
Yes.
it was right on his glove.
I noticed this period he seems to be going down early.
And for me, that shot was from past the top of the circle.
Yeah.
That's not time to go down.
No.
But these butterfly goalies, that's the way they're taught. And,
Yeah.
they go down as soon as they cross the center line, some go down.
That first period, his timing was perfect.
Yep. Okay. Scramble around, comes back to Gilbert. Gilbert shot. Nice shot. And it hit Philbrook in the chest, and I think he caught it with his glove after.
Yeah, it bounced off his chest. That time he didn't absorb it.
Must be that pillow. Needs some more air or something. On the face-off. Brown. Milton throws it out. Ben Ledoux out there. Ben knocks it up. Knocked it back down. Ian Mesher. He knocks it out. Milton, Ben Ledoux still fighting for it. Don't throw that across.
No.
And you know, if he would have, you almost got to blame the guy that's wrapping his stick on the ice.
Yeah.
You don't wrap your stick on the ice unless you're short.
Oh.
Mesher almost had another one. Thrown right in the slot to him. He kind of fanned on the shot. Ben Ledoux keeping it in. That's offside, but MVU's cleared the zone.
It almost looked like it rolled up his stick.
Could have. Oh, there's a giveaway. LaRush coming in. LaRush. Oh, tried to dipsy-doodle around. Philbrook sprawling on the ice, makes the save.
He almost put that in from behind the goal line.
Yeah. Okay, 9:04 left. MVU hanging on to a 1-0 lead. And we got Martin out there. White in the middle. And Sully on the right wing. Comes up to the board. Renadette's got it. Throws it back down low. Battling for it. White tries to throw it up to Renadette. Renadette gets it. Tossed it down. White's taking his place.
Yep.
Renadette isn't afraid to go to the net, I'll tell you that.
No.
And kept him by Renadette. He's all over the place now. Oh, Sully came in and he couldn't get his stick down on it. Back down the ice. Trying to go between the legs by Welch. Nice play by Welch. Didn't quite work. Almost worked. Oh, that one came right in on Andrew Fournier. That's why you got to be alert. I mean, nobody in their right mind thought anybody was going to shoot there.
No.
And here it comes.
Tag made a good play, tying the guy up and using his skates to get the puck over to the boards.
Yeah. It's hard to overestimate how important your feet are in this game.
Yeah.
Okay, on the draw, LaRush gets it out. LaRush, we've got a 3-on-2 here. LaRush taking it wide, 3-on-3 now. LaRush tries to cut in. Behind the net. Here comes Gilbert right up the middle.
Again, he saw the puck all the way.
All the way. And I believe it was Gagne coming in almost to set the screen, but he couldn't quite get there.
If he would have held it just half a second, I think he would have been there.
He tried. Gilbert across the gates. Ian Mesher coming back. That's how you play defense, guys. Tipped in. LaRush knocks it down deep. In on it, Howard. Howard up the boards. Knocks it by. Foot race for it now. Foot race. Thrown behind. Battling it for it in the corner.
No, careful.
And everybody going. That guy just got slashed. And Ian Mesher got slashed. And the referee saw it all the way. And that was the guy that hasn't been playing.
Sweeney.
Yeah, Riley Sweeney. Maybe that's why he ain't been playing.
It could very well be.
I saw that number 10. I said, I don't have that written down.
We were lucky we didn't get the original one when Gilbert kind of took his stick and pushed the guy down.
No. Okay.
Sometimes they call that cross-checking, sometimes they don't.
Yep.
You know, they're so inconsistent with it.
Okay, Gates down the corner, trying to chip it up. Comes back to Max Gagne. Max Gagne throws it backhander down in the zone. This picked up by Gover. Gover throws it over to Renadette, which it goes out. Picked up by Gabe Gates. Gabe Gates throws it between Brock Bushy's legs. I don't know if that was a solid play or not. Bushy goes in and crunches Renadette. Up the ice goes Gover. He's got some room. He's got Sully in the middle. And Philbrook, that was going to go out front until Philbrook put the mitts on it.
Yeah, exactly.
And stopped it.
Yeah, Gover was having some issues getting his passes to where he wanted them. You know?
Yeah. Okay. Minute 22 left in the penalty. 6:43 left in the game in the second period. Over to Mesher. Mesher throws it over to LaRoche on this point. Back to Maddox Gagne. These guys are 50 feet from the net here. They got to come in pretty soon.
And they got to get somebody in front of the net.
Yeah. They got three guys straddle along the blue line passing each other. Okay, here comes Maddox Gagne. Got some speed going. He'll probably carry it low. Carried it through. And carried it a little too far, or pushed it ahead a little too far, and Philbrook put the mitts on it. Okay, 53 seconds left in the penalty.
Right now, MVU, I've got them at 11 shots to 5.
Very similar to the first period. Well, we still got 6 minutes left.
Right. But a lot of the shots are coming from outside.
Yeah.
Danger zone. Oh.
Yeah. That one's intercepted.
Yeah.
Knocked down. Oh.
Nice save.
I'm telling you, that Braden Welch, he made some great moves there, and he ended up setting up Brody Rock, and he shot it right into Fournier, because there was some room above Fournier's shoulders that time too.
Yeah, he went down, but
he had to go down. I mean, the play's right in front of him. Right. Okay, Tegg starts it out. Colin Tegg. Cross the line, cross the blue line, feeds it back to Newhall, or Martin. Martin throws it out front. Ian Mesher right there. Mesher looking around. Feeds it down. Oh, boy, did Gagne have a good look there. That was the Ovechkin side.
Yeah.
Okay,
if he'd gone over the glove shoulder, I think he'd had better luck.
Yeah. LaRoche tries to throw it out front. Thrown down the ice.
That should be icing.
He come out of the penalty box. And that was Choquette that must have took the guy's place to come out of the penalty box. That's the guy you don't want running around in your zone with nobody around him.
Exactly.
He's very, very talented. And Braden Welch has impressed me too. Actually, all the Milton forwards have played pretty solid game.
They played a pretty solid game. I mean, they're only playing basically two line, four defensemen.
Yeah.
Masisko's playing 3, and they're playing 5-6 defensemen at a time. So they should wear them down.
Well, you would think, but well, Caleb Hibbert just got said hello to, got flattened behind his net. Gilbert in there fighting for it. Thrown behind the net by Choquette. Watch that guy. Thrown in, deflected a couple times. Back to the point. Kicked out. After it, Newhall tries to throw it over. Gilbert steps up. Kaju.
Good body.
Kaju looking for his man to cover now. Up along the boards. Brock Bushy throws it over. Again, where the shot was right where, in Andrew's breadbasket.
Right, and
But
he had total vision.
Yep.
You know, no one in front. So both goalies so far have been able to basically see everything coming because they aren't getting, neither team's getting anybody in front.
And on the draw, White throws it over to Renadette. Renadette throws it around the board over to Sully King. Sully couldn't quite get there. Kicked out. Sully's got it now. Back over. Here comes Martin. And I assume somebody was offside there.
Sully was. He got pushed off.
Oh. Okay, 3:57 left. Still 1-0 game. This is something different than the game they played last time. MVU won 9-3, and everybody was scoring. And they were giving up breakaways, and they've given up some today, but
the goalie's been on it. Both of them.
The goalie's been solid when he had to be. Now, both goalies.
Yeah, there was a whistle there. I'm not sure.
I got to guess it was offside because White's standing over by the face-off dot. We got White, Martin, and Sully King out there on the MVU side. Tag gets in, throws it off. Allard. Milton across. Thrown in by Boucher, Dominic Boucher. And
good
Carter
steal.
White. Carter White picked his head up. Good lead pass out there to Martin. Martin tried to feed it back to the point, but it got intercepted, and here comes Milton. Milton. Back. That was blocked in front. Picked up by Ian Mesher. And that might be a...
Yeah, that's a trip.
I was going to say it was interference, but...
It was a slew foot, what it was.
Yeah. Well, when you knock the guy down, I guess it could be either one.
Yeah.
Okay, MVU has a good chance, or has a chance, with a power play with 3:07 left in the second period, to extend this lead. A 1-0 lead isn't very substantial in this game.
No, it's not. It can change in a heartbeat. This is different. Looks like a different power play group to start with.
We got Gagne on the draw.
Yeah.
And we got LaRush back with Tag on the point. Tag up ahead to LaRush. He was a tripping penalty. Okay. LaRush down low. He's it back up the boards to Gagne. Gagne back down low, didn't get it low. And that got knocked out to center ice. Picked up by Ian Mesher. Mesher moves up the side.
They got to be a little more patient, set up.
Down low. And again, knocked by the point.
If you're going to play the point, you play the point.
Yeah, you play the boards.
Yeah. Because where are you going to go when you're trying to ice the puck?
Right.
Up the boards.
Up the boards. Yeah, you want to have your body right against it?
See, they still don't have anybody on the boards.
LaRush. Out comes Brock Bushy. This guy's got some moves too.
Yeah.
Gets a shot off.
Yeah.
Andrew gloves it. Okay, with 50 seconds left in the power play, MVU changes up power plays. Yeah. Might not be a bad idea.
Right. When you were coaching on that play, when you're setting up your power play in the offensive zone, it was crucial to make sure you had two guys on the point that could handle the puck.
Right. Yeah.
But you can't have one guy and everybody else in, you know?
Okay, knocked back down by Gover. Shot wide by Sully King. King behind the net. King looking around. Looking up to the boards. Throws it over to Tag. Comes back over to Gover. Gover, a low shot. Got deflected. At least there was a rebound.
Yeah.
Here comes Sam Mesher. Sam Mesher back out. And Sam along the, well, Philbrook got it, maybe bubbled it a little bit. I see Sam in there trying to rustle it up from him.
If the puck would have got to go over quicker and he could have got that shot off, Sam was in front that time.
Yeah, at that time, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, 15 seconds left in the penalty. The rush. Milton throws it down the ice. Fournier comes out, stops it. Picked up by Tag. They only got 4 seconds left. Ahead, underneath the Rush's stick. Russ got it. Thrown back up. Milton. Somehow
that hit.
That hit something. It was coming this way, then all of a sudden it was going that way. Gilbert pinches, but he had LaRush back there helping him. I'm not sure what that call was.
No.
I was going to say, maybe it's too many men on the ice because MVU had control of it. I still don't know what that call was.
No.
I'm not sure.
The only thing I think it was offside, but I didn't think Milton had anybody inside the blue line.
They didn't. Okay, running it behind the net. Looks to start out. Fans on the pass. Peg back there, bounces up. Oh, Choquette was left all alone right in front. And boy, they're pretty lucky they didn't score there. That was a big save by Fournier.
That was kind of a cluster over in the corner.
Well, the defenseman got his pocket picked. And then they tried to clear it, and they kept bouncing it off people. You got Brock Bushy down there battling for it.
Yeah.
And here comes LaRush. LaRush has got Mesher. LaRush in alone.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah. LaRush is so quick. The defenseman couldn't cut him off.
And Philbrook just didn't know. He hesitated whether he'd go down.
Well, he didn't know when he was going to shoot. And LaRush did that. Dragged it from one side to the other and chipped it up into the corner. And this is a killer for Milton. 2.7 seconds left.
Yeah.
And if you're MVU, it's a huge boost after giving up a couple of real quality chances down here.
Yeah.
Of all the people to leave in front of the net was Choquette.
I would have let that go.
I think when you got to jump for it, it's probably going to be over the net.
Yeah.
Okay, MVU gets a late one here and takes a 2-0 lead into the locker room. And
15-10.
15-10.
What I got. Let's see what she says.
Well, it's always a crapshoot here, but we're right on the money last time.
Yeah.
And if you're Milton, do you change anything?
Not really. Not really.
I mean, they had 2 or 3 really good chances to score. They didn't go in.
It was pretty much an even period.
It's 26-14 total.
I was off by 1 on Milton. In the ballpark.
We're in the ballpark. So, no, and I agree with you. You're Milton, you had your chances. You didn't score when you got maybe one of your top players anyway, so the puck alone in front of the net.
Right.
And he had a couple chances like that.
Yeah, they're going to the net, and they're doing what we really need to do more of. Get to that net and be a presence in front of the net.
Yeah. Before the shot comes in.
Right.
Yeah, we've been going to the net after the shot comes in.
But
and and I don't know this Milton team from Adam, but Braden Welch and Brock Bushy have both, to me, they're outstanding forwards. And you got a 2-goal lead, but when you got guys like Choquette, Bushy, and Welch out there, and some of these other guys too are pretty good. If you're MVU, you can't say, well, we got the game in the bag. And
no, because all you got to do is take a couple penalties, and they're going to be back in the game.
Yeah. A 2-goal lead, they always say, is the most dangerous because the team team that gets the next one.
Yes.
If MVU gets the next goal, you know,
It's going to be hard. Yes.
but if Milton gets it, then they got some momentum.
Then they're in the game. Yep,
Okay.
they're in the game.
Oh,
Go ahead.
no, I was going to say, we'll step away here with the score MVU 2 and Milton nothing. And we'll step away in a couple minutes before the start of the third period. We'll get back together.
Here we go.
tonight.
Yeah, very good crowd.
Four deep around the end here, and the stands look pretty well full.
So no one's at home with them.
Well, that might be to their advantage.
There you go.
Milton's just making their way down the stairs, and MVU's coming around the corner here, so they'll be out here shortly. Referees aren't on touch yet.
No.
It used to be you had to wait for 2 minutes, and since it's 2 minutes now, I don't know, maybe the referees don't have a clock.
That could be.
Then
Usually someone goes and gets them.
yeah, because they got to put the nets in.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll play with referees this period. Here goes the buzzer. Must be they can see the referees. So MVU's got a 2-0 lead, and they really can't afford to sit back and think where we're going to win.
And honestly, they're real lucky that they got to.
Yeah.
Milton's had some very good chances.
And especially that one where Choquette was left alone right at the hash marks, right in front of Fournier. And
Just
Fournier made a great save.
Yeah. Then one other time came through the crease and they missed the net.
Yeah, and thinking about that, Choquette was going to dump one into the empty net, and I think it was Hart picked the stick up so he could knock it in the empty net. You know, I'm pretty sure it was a forward, but that's what your forward's got to do. They can't hang around and wait for somebody to get the puck thrown up. They got to be down here picking up the guy. I always told the girls, find the person that's most likely to score, go cover them.
Yeah.
Don't make it simple.
And I always like to have the centers go in and help the D out. I always want my wings to stay strong side by the hash mark.
Yep.
Weak side, come out in between the other weak side point into play.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. When we did it, we play on the half boards, and the half boards are roughly where the hash marks are.
Hash marks are.
Yeah. And that way, because you don't want that team to outnumber you down in front of your goal. You know, how many shots actually go in from the point?
Not many.
Not very many.
Not unless there's deflections or screens.
Yeah.
And that means somebody's in front of the net.
Yeah, and if you can outnumber them 5 on, have them be 3, you have 5.
Right.
You know, they ain't going to get a lot from the house. Okay, starting out, we got the Rock Bushy line. No, we don't. We got Brody Rock, Brock Bushy, and Braden Welch down behind the net. Here comes Tag. Lobs a backhander, almost threw it into space. And that's an icing call.
Yeah, not sure what that play was, but
well, he wanted to make sure he got it high, I guess.
Yep.
He did that. Okay, we got the LaRush line out there with Mesher on the right and Gagne on the left. To the left of Fournier. The draw. Comes back. And Bushy throws it up the boards, back down behind the net. Missed. And this one's up to Gagne, but I don't think he's going to get it. It's going to be icing. It was a good try. He got a stick on it, but he got a stick on it before the center line. Okay, 30 seconds gone. Teams leave the same players out there. Welch, Rock, and Bushy for Milton, with Stevens and Howard back. Throwing around the boards, up to Mesher. Mesher between the legs pass to Milton. Then the Milton defenseman tried to throw it up, and Mesher caught it. Threw it in the zone. Back over to Howard. Howard. Mesher tried to. He should have fed Gagne.
Should have fed him. Yes.
Gagne was right in front. Mesher tried to go short side on a wraparound type of play. Up the boards goes Stevens. Stevens throws it in the zone. Thrown back out. Here comes Gagne. He's got help. Gagne tried to go through the wickets instead of feeding it over to Sully. thrown down the ice by Stevens. Whoa, collision at center ice. That was just two guys
going in the same direction.
And that's why nobody, opposite directions.
They're opposite directions, yeah, in the same spot.
Same spot. Oh, nice shift. Oh, Fournier stayed down low on that one. That one bounced over the net, didn't it?
Yeah, well, it bounced over the net, and then I think it was Teg hit it with a high stick, which is a good thing because they called it off right off. So.
Yeah. Well, a good save by Fournier. They're trying to sneak 1 5-hole on him, and it didn't work. On the draw, White. Picked up by, kept in. Gates looks over. Finds Martin over there. Martin throws it down behind the net. Sully King runs into a Milton player. Cross. Oh, Sully couldn't get a stick on that one. Gates pinches in. Gates throws it down low. Martin after it. White tries a poke check.
I wasn't sure. He should have been a little more aggressive on that play.
Here goes White down below the net. Back up the boards by Paye. Slap shot by Gates got blocked. Thrown over by White. Oh, Sully had a whiff at it. Out comes
you got Milton with numbers.
Hibbard. Hibbard gets
good play by Gilbert there, rub him off.
Yep, that's all you have to do. You don't have to kill a guy. That one hit down low. That one went through about 4 pairs of skates. Thrown up by Brock Bushy. Around the corner.
No one there.
Gates. Up. Ahead. White couldn't get it by Paye. Knocked out of the MVU zone. Milton across the ice. Shoots wide. That one went up in the screen. 11:47 left in the third period. And MVU clings to a 2-0 lead.
Little helter-skelter here.
It hasn't been too much of an organized attack here by either team. On the draw. Gagne's playing out in left field here. I don't know what the plan is there. But whatever it was, I don't recommend it next time.
He's been doing that the last couple face-offs like that in his zone. And like you said, it's not good. Because
you get outnumbered.
You're outnumbered all the way. You can't get out to the point. You can't get to pick a man up in front of the net.
Okay, Milton working it down low. Back to the point. Knocked out. MVU takes it. Maddox Gagne temporarily got color blindness or something. Couldn't see that blue line. He slid right past it. Okay, 11:18 left. And on the draw, Sam Mesher. He's got Newhall out there with him. Back. Milton takes it. Throws it back in. Milton was offside. Gilbert behind the net. Up to Sam Mesher. Sam kicks it ahead, but I think it's going to be icy.
Yeah, I believe so.
That puck was rolling on edge, so that didn't slow it down much.
No.
When they roll on edge here, they go pretty fast.
And they kept curling away from him, so he couldn't catch up with it. No, on that play prior in the zone with Gagne came over to this far side, actually on the weak side, far weak side, that left Milton with two guys right in the slot area.
Right. That's what. When I saw that, I was wondering what the deal was.
It's fine if you're guaranteed you're going to win the faceoff.
Yeah.
But those Milton guys have been winning their fair share of faceoffs.
Gates carrying it down, making a nice rush. Picked back up by Gover. Gover loses it. Gover comes up, center ice. Comes in. Goes around. Oh, good save. And Philbrook left a rebound there.
Yeah. Which he doesn't do very often.
No. Gates shoots right on net. Newhall battling with Paye.
Lucky he didn't get a penalty there.
One of them could have.
Yep.
Here comes Choquette. Choquette down. Got Gilbert draped all over him. Shot in wide at Fournier, but he gloved it. Looked like the boys were a little tired. Might need a line change.
Yeah.
10:04 left in the third.
Well, it's better. I've always told my goalies, you get an opportunity to get a whistle, get a whistle.
Yeah. Yeah, especially after they've been out there a while.
Yeah.
This is coming up. This is coming up to Gagne. Gagne gets rubbed out. Rubbed out by Stevens. Around the net. Chips up. Gagne in pursuit here. We got Howard up there again. Howard ain't afraid to rush the puck.
Ooh,
there's a boarding.
Yeah.
That's a boarding penalty right there. And be lucky if it ain't 5.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they're talking about right now.
Yep, and that's just what we didn't need.
That's how you let a team back in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to say it's a 5. Because that, to me, was boarding. And we'll see when it comes up on the board here. A boarding is, I don't think there's a 2-minute boarding penalty. No, it's a 5.
5 minute.
Yeah, we saw it right from here.
Yep.
Clear as day.
Plus a game, right? Is it for that or not?
I'm not sure.
No, I guess not.
I guess not, because he's still there. If it was a game, he'd be heading for the locker room.
Right.
Okay, MVU, this is the biggest test they're going to have here today. Throwing around. Bushy's got it. Got Choquette on the point here. White's out there. Back down low. Tag. Renadette. Newhall. And White. Or hitting from behind. They didn't call it boarding. Well, if they called it boarding, it might have been a misconduct. But hitting from behind, yep. Okay. Milton guy goes in, falls. Choquette lost an edge there.
That's about the only mistake he's made tonight.
Yeah. You don't make very many. Here's another. Oh. And in alone, it's Newhall. And boy.
Knocked him out of there.
The sticks come up there, and I'd be very surprised if there ain't another penalty. But this one, both of them should go.
No, the rest are telling them, keep them down.
Yeah. Because them sticks were both, that wasn't just pushing, that was up around the head.
Yeah.
Okay, got Ryan LaRush out here.
They got too many.
MVU's got 6 guys, or 5 guys. Okay, Newhall goes out. Mesher steps in. Mesher and LaRush up front. Here comes Milton. Welch carrying down, going wide. Got Ben Ledoux out there, killing.
That was a good stick by Ben.
And a shot in. And Allard couldn't quite get there in time to screen Fournier, and Fournier saw it all the way. 1 minute gone in the penalty, so they got 3:56 left, and 8:33 in the game. And if there's a goal, the guy does not come out.
No, he's there. He's there for the full 5.
Yeah, Milton can score 25 goals if they want. Yeah. Here comes Bushy, back to Choquette. Choquette, over to Bushy. Down low, round. Looking for Choquette. Here comes Choquette up on the top of the point. Over to Bushy. Bushy looking around. Broken up.
Good play.
That
could be an interference.
No, that's an interference penalty. Mesher.
Look in front.
And there might be another one. Mesher just drew
at least one. It should be 2.
It could be 2, yeah. Interference is the first one.
That's all they're calling.
Yeah, he interfered. Because Mesher knocked it by him on the boards.
Right.
And
he should have got the interference down there.
And the tripping down here.
Up here.
Yeah, because he did stop a scoring chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could easily be a double minor. And the referee's explaining it to the Milton coach.
And the Milton coach doesn't agree.
Milton coach shouldn't be saying anything because if he didn't call him for this one, he could have called him for this one.
Yeah, he should have been called for 2. So consider yourself lucky it's only 2.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Caught with his hand by Renadette.
Yeah.
Renadette throws it down low. Back up to the point, low to high. Here comes Tag. Tag. LaRush going in for the tip. Back down low to LaRush.
Go to it.
Tag. Chips it up the boards. Not far enough.
Should be
That
icing.
should be icing. Okay.
Yeah.
7:32 left in the period. 2:55 in Gagne's major. And 1:31 left in Bushy's interference call. So they're 4-on-4 for, because if somebody scores here, nobody comes out.
Right.
Luke Ruzi up front. Luke pulls it back. Gates. Oh,
He got that one off.
if that was a great shot.
Yes, it was.
Gates
that was
had
in the
that
corner.
had that ticketed. I don't know if he'd got a little higher, if it'd have been too high or not, but
Yeah.
Gilbert got a piece of it.
He got his blocker on it.
Yeah.
He got it.
Yeah. Ruzi won that one clean. He's back in, up to the point. Going down low. Ruzi's got it. Throws it down low behind the net. In there battling with Chacat. Martin. Cross to Gilbert. Gilbert up to Bruzy. Bruzy back to Gilbert. Gilbert. Oh, a great backhander by Gilbert.
Another blocker.
And
I tell you,
another blocker save by Philbrook. Well, he's flashing that blocker.
I said prior to the game when they were doing warm-ups, he was working his blocker.
Yeah.
And
Well, it's a good thing. He warmed it up for him.
yeah.
Bruzy on the draw. Wins it back to Gates. Gates shoots. Oh, got deflected just wide of the net. In steps. Gilbert keep it in. Gates at the corner. Point. Down low. Down below the net. Chacat up. Martin.
Oh, just out of his reach.
Just out of Bruzy's reach. That hit Gates. Down low. In on it. Allard. Gates has got it. Gates. Ahead.
They should have went for a change.
That's what they went for.
Not
change
now.
They waited a little bit too long.
Yeah.
Okay, Mesher's got it. Mesher throws it around. Him and LaRush are out there.
I like these two together.
Yeah.
That's not so good, but
Well, that was Gilbert stepped out of the defensive position and was sneaking up the boards, but he didn't sneak up quite far enough.
no.
Okay. 12 seconds left in Milton's penalty. 1:36 left in Gagne's penalty. 6:13 left in the period. Still MVU 2-0. Well, good shot. Fournier made a good low save. Out of the zone.
That was a break.
Out of the zone. Mesher. No, it's not Mesher. That's LaRush. After Chacat.
Ooh, that was heading for
That
the corner.
might have been in.
That was heading for the corner.
Yeah, from the air angle, that looked like it had top right-hand corner written all over it.
Good glove. Very good.
Okay, so Milton has got on the power play now, and I think they just called a timeout.
I believe they did.
And they did call a timeout. I don't know if this favors Milton. Well,
I think it favors, probably both teams as a whole. But Milton's, like we said, they're playing two lines, four
Right.
defensemen.
and
MVU's been throwing three lines and plus.
Yeah.
And
and you take Milton too. I'm sure they have their top 5 guys on their power play. And
Right.
when you only got 10,
yeah,
it's
you
you don't have a second power play.
No. And you hope they can last the whole 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So this is actually a good.
Yeah.
They got 1:21 left on the power play. So
Yeah, and they've got guys that can handle a puck in the
offensive zone face-off.
face-offs down there in front of Fournier. And they got Carter White out there with Tag and Newhall and Renadat. And Milton's sending out their first line, Braden Welch, Brock Bushy, Brody Rock, with Braden Welch had actually playing the point.
Yeah, he and
Those are controls.
Shawkat went back to the
Yep, we're back on the point. Tag, battling for it along the
almost
board.
had it.
Bushy throws it back up the boards.
wait.
So
Good.
and again, Andrew saw that all the way, and Allard was a little bit late getting there to screen, and the defenseman had the other guy blocked out. So MVU's defensive zone play has improved dramatically since we saw him last.
White was a little slow reacting on that, and almost cost him. That should be off.
One of the referees saw it. Neither one of them were standing on the line.
No, there were no.
I don't know how that worked, but okay. 48 seconds left in Gagne's penalty, and Rock steps in, take the draw, draws it back. On it, Welch. Welch looking, makes the rush up the ice. Hounded by Luke Bruzy. Down below the net. Welch still got it. Back up to the point to Choquette. Choquette over. Choquette.
Nice glove again. It might have been going wide, but it's better be safe than sorry.
But Andrew saw it all the way.
Yeah.
You know, he was tracking. You can tell when a goalie's tracking a puck.
Yeah.
And he was tracking that puck.
Yeah.
Okay, Bruzy on the face-off. Puck comes up. Big knockdown
Right around hard.
Martin tries to get by. It's knocked down. Bushy's got it. Over on this side. Bruzy after it. Bruzy gets knocked down. Gates gets it. Gates shows it up the boards. Doesn't get it out.
No.
This one might go out. It's hit along the boards. And Gagne is back on the ice. MVU successfully, a big kill. I mean, that's a 5-minute kill. 2 minutes of it. Milton helped him out, but
they still have to kill 3
minutes.
3 minutes.
Yeah. 4:26 left. And face off down in front of Fournier. On the draw. MVU throws it right under Ian Mesher's skate. If he left his skate down, he'd have caught it.
Yep. There's those stretch passes.
That one worked.
If it works,
if it works, it looks great.
Yeah.
But I'd rather have seen something off the board and bounce out to the middle.
Get your angles off the boards and get it to just float out into the neutral zone. Like
we got a 2-on-1 here. Mesher tried to go short side, and that was in a spot where I think they call that the 6 hole between the glove and your body
and the elbow.
Yeah. That's exactly where Mesher was going with that one, but he had it a little bit too much toward the body, and Philbrook covered it. Back over to Sully King. Sully King back to the point. Shot in. Great
off the toe.
Great shot by Martin. Renadette. That one was good. Another blocker save. Yeah, he's where that blocker out. Okay, Mesher out front. Over to Renadette. Renadette at the point.
Got this guy.
Nobody's covering for Renadette. And that one, a shot by Colin Tagg, but Philbrook saw that one all the way.
Yeah, everybody moved away from the front of the net.
He had 4 Milton players in front of him, not in front of him, but there wasn't anybody getting in on that one. Okay, Milton's top line steps on, 3:41 left, and MVU's top line steps on.
Good steal.
Nice steal. Right up, here's Mesher. Well, Mesher went for the top left corner and missed it. Okay, here we go. 1-on-1.
Good stick. Nice
stick. And Mesher back checking. You know, I think Mesher's back checked more this game than I've ever seen him.
He's been all over the ice.
Yeah,
he's
all back.
Over the ice.
You know, I haven't actually criticized him in the past because he's a tremendous hockey player, but his defense before, like he's a first forward back.
Yeah.
Now he's got the
puck.
Now
he's got the puck. And
he's on Choquette 1-on-1. Thrown out to Gagne. Here comes Bushy.
And he's back.
Yeah.
But he's going to change. He's spent.
Thrown between Gates' wickets. Milton thrown around the boards up to Gover. And here comes LaRush. LaRush with his head up between the wickets. Pounding around in front of the net here. Bushy ahead. Here comes.
Just throw it in.
Throw it in.
Throw it in, guys. You got 2 minutes.
You got 2 minutes.
Lead. Just dump it in.
You want everything deep, guys. Back up the boards to Gover. Gover didn't get it out. There's a mistake.
This is no time to be fancy. Just get it in. One man
Gover.
forecheck and
Gover.
then come back.
Throws a backhand pass up the boards that Newhall wasn't looking for. Whoa. Milton, that's the not icing because Milton threw it out.
Yeah.
Minute 55 left. And in on it hard was, what's Renadette doing down there?
He's all over too.
He's all over too.
Yeah.
Gover keeps it down low. That's right where he should put it. Sam Mesher on it. Whoop.
No, there's an interference.
Yeah.
Oh my God, guys. Nothing like shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah. When the puck's gone, you cannot hit somebody.
Yeah.
Yep. That was a clear call. Okay, so MVU, who looked to be kind of putting the nails in the coffin here, all of a sudden have lost their hammer here.
Yeah, well, just
minute 26.
ill-advised penalties.
And I wouldn't be surprised.
In your offensive zone.
Yep.
At that.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Milton pulled their goalie, and they just did.
They did, yeah.
So you got 6 on 4. 6 on 4. Hard around the boards.
Not hard enough. Got to get it up on the glass.
Going back around. Milton. Back to Choquette.
Oh, nice
save.
It probably was going to go wide, but.
And Fournier covers up on that with a minute 2 left. MVU gets some fresh people out there. Got White, Gagne, Gilbert, and Gates. Milton wins another face-off.
Oh,
what?
Where did that go?
I don't know. That either bounced wide or bounced off the post.
It took a funny angle.
Goes into the bench. Gagne almost knocked it by and would have been in alone.
Yeah.
48 seconds left. Gagne on the draw against Bushy. That one's thrown down the ice.
Yeah.
That's one thing when you're short-handed, you don't have to worry about being icing. White waiting for him to come out. Choquette ahead.
Oh.
Here, empty net. You can't stick handle.
No.
You got to shoot.
No.
Stick handle. Gagne stick handle too much.
Yeah. I mean,
you should have known them guys were coming back. Tried to be pushed out. Block. Nice block by Gates.
Now just get it down the ice.
Okay.
That's
Shot goes wide.
That's all you got to do.
Gagne's going to get another chance here. Throws it wide. Blocked by Welch. Welch throws it up the ice. That should be icing.
It is.
Icing with 0.8 seconds left.
There was a few shifts back when we were talking about Ian. He was all over the ice. He was top speed the whole shift, and he switched up. He did the right thing, hustled all the way around, got the puck in, and changed up.
Yep.
That's a perfect shift.
Yep. I don't know. Well, I guess they didn't even drop the puck, did they? Well, and we talked about this before. That's a huge win for MVU.
Right.
If they want to try to get that number 4 spot. And they got Middlebury basically tied with them.
Right.
And Middlebury's playing somebody tonight. I don't know who it is. But but again, if you're Milton, that's a tough one to lose. Because now you're, instead of a half game behind, you're
a game and a half.
Game and a half behind.
Yeah.
And
I don't know how the format's going to be for the playoffs, how they're going to, if they're going to give the the top 2 seeds a bye or whatever, but this, fourth place is definitely, or fifth place, nothing lower because you won't get a home ice.
Well, you will in a play-down game. The sixth place team gets a play-down game against the 11th place team.
Okay, that's how they're going to do it.
And that's how they did it last year. And, Woodstock came up and knocked MVU out. But as far as home games go, MVU has either got to finish 4th or 6th.
Yeah.
And you'd much rather see them finish 4th.
Right.
So, what do we have for shots, Kevin?
I ended up 11-10.
11-10 that period?
Yeah.
It's pretty even. Well, having that major
penalty,
you
they
play
racked up 4 or 5 in that.
Yeah, you play shorthanded long enough, the other team's going to get some goals on it.
Yeah.
But I am much happier if I'm MVU as a coach, but if I'm particularly calling, I like to see 2-0 games.
Yeah.
Because that means you only had to score 1 to win.
That's right.
And if you win 7-5,
anytime that you get a shutout or you only give up 1 goal, that means that your team played defensive hockey. They played a solid game.
And if I had to give a player of the game, and we don't give him, but Ian Mesher, to me, he was playing defense and offense.
Yeah.
And, he was determined, like you said, when it was the end of the shift, he dumped it in, got off. And
that third period was probably, he didn't score, but that third period is probably the best period I've seen him play.
Yeah.
Covering.
Breaking up plays,
hustling,
getting the
forechecking, back checking,
getting the puck out of the zone end.
You love to see that. You love to see that.
Okay. Well, we want to read this again, and we'd like to thank our community partners that help make this broadcast possible: Northwestern Counseling and Support Services, the Afterglow Foundation, Northwestern Rehab Services, My Healthy Vermont, Notch, Stones Auto, St. Albans and Fairfield, Stewart's, Clarence Brown, Handy Cars, Union Bank, JC Image, and Collins Pearly Sports and Fitness Center. If your business would like to join our community partners and contribute to the production of these games, please contact Paul Schneider at Northwest Access TV, 802-782-8676. Northwestern Counseling and Support Services and the Afterglow Foundation are partnering to raise awareness and prevent suicide in our community. If you or someone you care about is struggling, remember, we are here for you 24/7 and completely confidential. Call NCSS Emergency Services anytime at 802-524-6554, then press 1, or connect with the 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline by calling, texting, or chatting at 988 at 988. One call, one text, or one chat could save a life. Up next for MVU is they play Middlebury at Middlebury this Wednesday. And that is another huge game because that's the team that's tied with them.
Right.
And so after Middlebury, they played North Country, another tough team, and Stowe, which MVU played them 2-1 early. But what you did early really doesn't count now.
Not this time of year.
But
between injuries and how the teams have improved.
So the game against Middlebury, and I don't know who Middlebury plays tonight, but right now MVU is tied with them. And Middlebury has got that 4th position. So that is a big game. And then next Saturday, we have a doubleheader here. That'll be our next broadcast. The girls play Harwood, I believe.
Yes.
First.
Yeah.
And then MVU plays North Country, which is going to be a real test for them.
Yeah.
So, anyways.
So both games are crucial for their standings.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and there's a big difference. If you want a home game in this rink, I think it has an advantage to a home team. You want to finish in that 4th spot.
That's right.
That's right. Yep. Again, we got Hunter down there running the camera for us. Good job, buddy. Yeah, gave us a wave. He got our equipment all fixed up here for us. Alan Cunningham back at the shop, listening to me and Kevin. That's got to be worth something. I don't know what, but it's got to be worth something. Yeah. And Paul Schneider, who runs the show down there, bringing, fans, people that don't want to get out when it's cold, grandparents living in Florida, and scattered all over the country, a chance to see the MVU teams in action. So, until next Saturday, for Kevin Spears, I'm Win.